Welcome back to Beyond Hypnosis TV. And today we're going to focus on how to claim your abundance birthright. Now, not later. No pie in the sky when you die. But right now, if you take a look around you, you can see from all the leaves on the trees, the blades of grass, the grains of sand, the rich soil, even the amount of people who are on the planet, the stars in the sky, the life forms in the ocean, that there is abundance everywhere that you look. So it lets you know that your divine creator has made this world to be abundant and overflowing with every good thing. Now it's besides the point, and it's another topic if we want to look at pollution and the destruction of the atmosphere and all these things that we deal with. But in the beginning, and even still, we can see abundance everywhere. So if there's abundance everywhere in everything that we see in nature, I would say that a lack of abundance is unnatural. It's something that has been created. It's artificial. And you, being a child of the divine creator of the Most High, wouldn't your wonderful parent have created the world so that you could have everything that you want in it? So that abundance that is in nature is a part of your experience here on this planet. Well, I believe that that is the way that it was intended to be in the beginning. And that lack, that poverty, that ill health, unhappiness, strife in relationships, lack of success, all these things are artificial. And we can go into deep tirades and deep research into the root of that and where the lack came from. But let's just go into the solution right now. How you can reclaim your abundance birthright and now. If you are experiencing any lack of abundance in any area of your life, whether it be health, whether it be finances, whether it be happiness and peace of mind, whether it be success in relationships, the only difference between you and those people that you see around you who have an abundance in the things that you have a lack of, well, the only difference between you and those people whom you can see around you who seem to have an abundance of what you lack is consciousness. You see, consciousness is another way of saying awareness. Those people who have an abundance of all the good things that you desire, they are aware of that abundance. And so, quite naturally, through the wonderful laws of this universe, through the wonderful laws of this universe, this multiverse, that whatever you are aware of, you attract. You experience simply because you are aware of it. That is law. That is quantum mechanics that the scientists are now catching up with. The healthy, the wealthy, the happy, the successful, the loved. These people are aware of. They expect. They fully accept and they claim their dreams. And on some level, if you have lack, you are not allowing that in. You are not aware of it. You are not expecting it. You are not accepting it. And you're not claiming it. Now, it doesn't really matter why you're doing that. We know the why of it is about conditioning, and these are things that are learned, and as I stated earlier, they are artificial. They are not our natural way of being. But the purpose of this particular expression today is that we can learn how to claim our abundance, and we can do it very easily. And that is by changing our consciousness. We need to have eyes to see and ears to hear. And we need to be able to sense and feel this abundance all around us so that we can become a vibrational match to it. And I know you've heard that before. And the question is, how? Maybe you've started things and tried processes and used tools in order to do this, and maybe it felt good in the beginning, but then you gave up because you didn't see the results as quickly as you wanted. Well, that is my hope, that this experience that I'm sharing with you today will help you to find quicker results so that you can stick with it. So let's start with becoming aware. Grab a pen and paper so that you can jot down any words or memories or physical feelings that get triggered in you by the images that I'm going to create for you in visualization. As you experience these visual pictures in your mind, I want you to just pay attention to the sensations that show up. I want you to shut out that outer eye of appearances and open the inner eye so that you can notice what comes up for you physically as you visualize and watch these images of abundance. Now begin by taking 3 deep breaths. Just full, rich breaths. Just to relax yourself and begin to focus. As you begin to observe these images of abundance, of joy, of love, of happiness, just notice any thoughts or memories or physical sensations that come up related to the wealth and abundance or the lack thereof. Begin to see what words and ideas, attitudes, and judgments come up for you. Is there a tightness in your stomach? Your jaw, your shoulders, or anywhere else in your body? These physical sensations are important clues to how you really feel about what you experience in your internal and your external environment. The internal environment is about the thoughts and the attitudes that you hold in consciousness. The external environment is about what you see, hear, and feel with your senses. Now don't judge how you feel or even give any energy to how you should feel. Just observe and notice. And pause this as you need to. Take a breath and write. Write down anything that you've noticed. Words or thoughts, ideas, and sensations in your body. Memories. And now take 3 deep breaths. And allow an image of a loving couple walking down the beach holding hands on a beautiful sunset. Just notice what comes up for you when you allow that image to come into your mind. Notice an image of a family on a vacation, laughing and having fun. Just notice what comes up for you. Notice a cruise liner, a luxury cruise liner gliding across a beautiful ocean. There is a lovely diamond ring, several carats glistening. A Rolex watch. Just begin to notice a beautiful wedding, a couple walking down the aisle with all their friends and family, happy, joyfully celebrating the occasion. Notice what comes for you. A beautiful young woman and a handsome young man enjoying each other's company. They're clearly on a vacation together, having the time of their lives. Notice a beautiful home. $1 million property. A mansion. Exquisite landscape and just breathtaking. Notice a young man on a yacht. He looks quite prosperous and wealthy, just relaxing there on the yacht without a care in the world. Now see $100 bills just stacked. So many you can't even count them. Just imagine the large sum of money this represents. Thousands and thousands of dollars. Oh, and there's a mother and a baby walking on the beach. So cute and sweet. there's a group of friends enjoying dinner out together, laughing and having a great time. Oh, see an image of a grand resort hotel with a beautiful pool and palm trees. Just go ahead and pause at any time to write down what you notice when you think of these things in your mind. Now just notice what you found out. Were there any negative attitudes that came up for you? Was there any tightness anywhere in your body? Why is this important? Because our egos keep track of emotions and reactions, as well as physical and mental connections. They're stored in our egoic body. That ego is a defense mechanism that's designed to ensure our survival by maintaining the status quo of our deepest conditioned beliefs, whether they're good, bad, or indifference. So if you noticed any kind of resistance or any negative feelings coming up, when you visualized and watched these beautiful images of abundance, of wealth, of joy and happiness, know that that's just your ego trying to keep you the same. Because to the ego, any change is a threat. But the good news is that with honest observance, we've taken the first step and the most important step toward healing our conditioned consciousness around our ability to claim our birthright of abundance, of health, of wealth, of happiness, success, and love. Now that we know, we can take action and change the way we think and feel. My grandmother always said, people would do better if they knew better. And now, you know better. So now, let's start feeling that abundance. Why is feeling so important? Well, because when we feel, we generate vibrations in our heart, brain, and our gut, where neurons are located. Brain cells, yes. Science have found them in the gut and in the heart, not just the brain. And so that tells you that those three centers function together. Now, via the law of attraction, we draw to us the things, the people, the conditions, and the experience that match where we are vibrating in consciousness. As above, so below. What you plant is what you reap. What you reap is what you sow. Essentially, who and what we are aware of being, doing, and having. So, like a magnet, whatever we feel in any given moment, that is what we are inviting into our life experience. And that thing that we are aware of, being, doing, and experiencing, it's on its way. Unless we change it with another feeling. And that is that law of attraction. When you know this and you use it, abundance will be yours. That is the promise, and that is the law. Them that's got shall get. And what is that talking about? Those that have the consciousness of wealth shall have wealth. Those that have that consciousness of abundance will have abundance. And those that don't, well, they'll have what they have, which is lack. That which you give off into the universal storehouse is drawn back to you on the same frequency that you sent, and it can't be otherwise. So how can you tell whether you are calling forth what you want or what you don't want? Well, it's super easy. By how you feel. Yes. So how you feel is an indication. It's like a personal GPS system. When you feel bad, you're giving attention with your thoughts and your feelings to the wrong things in the form of worry, doubt, overanalyzing, and strategizing through worst-case scenarios. So when you feel bad, flip the switch by seeing and feeling how you will when the good that you want has arrived in your life. How? Learn this important skill by watching these scenes of abundance again. That's right. But this time, observe them differently. Rather than watching them from the outside, experience them by seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, tasting, and touching the scenes through your senses as if you are the one enjoying them. Out through your own eyes, touching with your own hands. Now take 3 deep breaths and go ahead and enjoy seeing, hearing, feeling, smelling, tasting, and touching through your senses as if you are the one in the scene. That's right. Get lost in the experience. That's right. Notice how much better it feels to really get into the scenes, to really feel and experience them through your own eyes, through your own hands, through your own senses. Your abundance is on the way, and keep it coming. Convince that ego that all is well by practicing and following the tools that I offer my clients at Beyond Hypnosis. The first tool is to practice the 10-10 journaling exercise, morning, noon, and night. And you do it by writing and reading aloud 10 things that you're grateful for. It can go like this: I'm so grateful for, and you fill in the blanks. The next step, write and read aloud 10 things that you now long for, but write and read them as if they're already here, that you're satisfied that they have already arrived in your life. I am so happy now that. Take time to listen to what your body is saying to you. Take time to listen to your physical sensations and your feelings. They are sending you important messages. Eat healthy meals through the day, and get 30 minutes of enjoyable exercise at least 3 times a week. Connect with people that care about you at least once a week, and listen to any hypnotic processes or meditations that you have at least once a day. And if you have the urge to engage in unhealthy behaviors like overeating, gossiping, complaining, exercise. Reach out to positive people and practice the 10-10 journaling exercise. Listen to a hypnotic session or meditation before attempting to satisfy that unmet need with the unhealthy behavior. You're in control. Start increasing the positive frequencies by acting and doing your life as you will when your desires are already fulfilled. Stop reactivating old frequencies of what has been by worrying and overanalyzing. By doing these things and walking around with a smile on your face, searching for beauty in the world, you will calm that ego, and that ego will allow you to accept your abundance and claim your birthright right here and right now with ease and grace. I hope you found this helpful. And you can find more tools by visiting beyondhypnosis.org. Peace and blessings. Until next time.